Does anybody have a problem with the statement of faith? So just let me know if you have a problem with anything. If you want me to explain something else, I can do that. Okay? What we're looking for is not to blatantly violate this. That's really what we're looking for. Next page, our mission statement. While we're here, number 1, learning marketable skills, pursuing good health, free addiction, employment, sustaining families, attending church. Our objective is to, we can help people find a job on Monday. If their attitude is nasty on Friday, they're going to lose that job. You know that. They need follow-up. You cannot be their mentor forever. I cannot be their mentor. But if they come to our churches, we can be their mentor at our church, or somebody else can pick up, a pastor, a minister can pick up their mentorship, so they can stay focused. Okay, any questions on the mission? Nope.
Got to remember also that we discussed that we are a parachurch organization and we don't do the church's work.
Right, absolutely.
So
We're
that's
not-
our
You're right.
partner with the church.
We want to support the churches to do their work.
We're not recruiting people to come to our church. We do tell the pastors that come, they're free to recruit people while they're there.
Yeah.
He speaks, you recruit, you tell him about your church. We're not trying to hide it. I mean, the least we can do, tell them where your church is, your address, say a few words about your church, and if they want to come to your church, fine.
But we're never promoting one single church.
Our part of our goal is to make disciples. That's a command from Jesus. Go and make disciples, and whatever tool we can use is get a job. We're going to use those tools that are available for us.
And we do ask each pastor to say which church they're from and invite, And so we're not looking for them to be at my church or Pastor Al's church.
Right.
But we do tell each pastor, feel free, bring a brochure from your church, say where you're from.
It's an
say,
invitation.
Exactly.
It's not a demand, it's an invitation.
Exactly.
We don't do sheep stealing.
If the pastors
That's
brought
wrong.
a
It's all
brochure,
one big pen,
that's
isn't
pretty
it?
cool.
They're from a variety of areas, and the people are going to be from different
Sheep
areas.
stealing.
Somebody likes it from
One church from another.
And that has happened.
Turn the page. This is a letter we sent out to the pastors
before they did it.
before. Probably now we'll send it out like tomorrow or something like that. We send it out just to let them know that we're looking forward, and we encourage them to stay the whole 2 hours. Because I don't think they really get the whole picture. They just come in and leave. I know they're busy, but if they can stay the 2 hours, they can see the whole how it works. Get a better idea to invest in. Okay, just a simple form. The next page is the evaluation. Did we change?
Yeah, I haven't.
We do this right, and we need cooperation from the whole team. The last 5 minutes, we pass it around, everybody helps out, Jeff does take care of that, and they fill it out, and they put it back, and we have the statistics for the end of
So
the
we
class.
just changed that. Remember, she's gonna hand out this in the beginning.
Okay.
Then Jeff's gonna pick it up. Yeah.
Okay,
Jeff will
so,
pick it up.
but they gotta do it at the end of the class anyway.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
the teacher-
Well, everything's fresh in their mind, they're right there.
They'll pass them out, and
Yeah.
then right in the last 5 minutes, go ahead
It
and
works really well.
while it's
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah.
This is a template. If you know how to write a resume, great. If you don't, you want to help somebody, there's an easy template, and I can email it to you if you want a copy of the template.
You notice the last page is asking for talents and skills, and what can you give? It's kind of derived from what's called asset-based community development, which is, lots of times we go to people and we say, what do you need? We like to go to people and say, what can you give as well? And so some very interesting things come out usually on that last page of the board. If they have a resume, they can attach it to this and shortcut.
Put together a resume that didn't go by
No.
jobs, but went by strengths.
Oh, nice.
Functional resume.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think
Unemployed don't like it because they know
there's
that's
something-
what it's used for.
there are
Is that
probably
right?
Yes.
people that we could, would benefit from that kind of a resume. So I'll send
Yeah,
that to you.
we talk about the various kinds of resumes.
Oh, all right,
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Functional and chronological.
Chronological
Yes,
versus
all right.
functional.
Yeah, my chronological is horrible.
Yeah, and so that's why there's those other.
No.
They should sign and say
Sign and
no.
say no.
I deny.
Oh, that's true,
Yeah.
yeah, we should
So
have
we
that.
have it on file.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, next page. This is take a quick look at it, peek at it, how we'll attend all classes, work and learn, participant agreement.
I think what we could do maybe probably is when we're giving them the information for resume, verbally we could say, some people don't prefer to have their address known. If that's you, that way we're not pinpointing anyone. If that's you, let us know,
Perfect.
you know,
Perfect.
prefer not to disclose, and then go on.
Yeah.
Most of those people like inappropriate, so we can find them.
So would Work and Learn provide an address that they could put to so-and-so care of work?
Well,
No,
for
they
an
can-
employer,
No.
yes.
Wherever they're staying, they're supplied with
yes.
a safe address.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of number 9 on this? Up until 2 years later, change in employer address.
You can start.
So we keep track of graduates.
Okay.
For funding purposes, they need to do that.
We want to track,
Right.
we want to track people after the course. We had somebody call in a couple of weeks ago, and he said he'd been sober for 3 years. And he has a job doing what he had been doing before, and had difficulty getting. It was good, nice to hear those
Okay.
Reach out to them too.
Last year or so, we've been letting people come in anywhere throughout the 12 weeks. And what we say, if somebody misses classes, we allow them to make up to 3 classes. If they have an emergency and they can't attend a session, we hold a later make-up session and allow them to make up to 3 classes and still graduate. For people that come in, let's say, halfway through the course, we invite them to audit the class and tell them, you won't be able to graduate with this class, but we want you to get whatever benefit you can by attending, and maybe you'll come back in the next course series and be able to graduate.
I do a lot of promotion in my church. I mean, I think 50% of my church people have come to Work and Learn. So you still have time to recruit people. It's not too late. You still have time to go to your church. I mean, if everybody can get one person from their church, they can fill out the class. We start at 7 o'clock. We start.
We're training.
We're at Honeymoon Street.
I'm
right?
fine.